All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do a requested video here this morning. Good morning, happy Thursday morning from Las Vegas, the gambling capital of the world. You know, Marshall, you can't say gambling, you have to say gaming now. That's the more politically correct term. I've been requested to do a video on my approach to gambling in Las Vegas, and I think it's kind of a unique approach. But I think Marshall saw the payoff today. I went in with $20 this morning, and I came out with cashed out with $318 today. I had a nice score on the machine. And I told you I'm pretty lucky.
Right. Yeah, but I guess I don't know, I'm not sure exactly. I'm not a gambler or gamer, but I'm not sure what the trick is to know when to stop or to know when the stopping point is, or how much do you win before you stop, or how much do you lose before you stop.
So
I'm not sure what the secret formula is for that.
You saw I'm pretty lucky when I would be here with Dee. I would usually come away pretty good on the wins, and with Mark Handler too. Here's what I do when I'm gaming. Now, it might mean that you have a very short day. You might have to take a bus to a casino for an hour or two to get there, and your day might be over in five minutes.
Yeah.
It might be over in 10 minutes. It might be over in 15 minutes, and then you have to hang around a casino and figure out what to do till your bus or whatever leaves for the day.
Yeah.
But my approach is that, and I always do this every time, I'll usually almost always just gamble one time a day. And we just finished eating some Coney Island hot dogs over at the Detroit Coney Island, as good as I remember. And little casino was next door to that. I guess it was in the D Hotel there. And I put $20 into the Wheel of Fortune machine. And I played that pretty hard over there, that $20. And I got that up to about $70. But my goal with the Wheel of Fortune was to see if I could get it to come up for a spin, a free spin. And the wheel above spins and it lands on a certain amount of money. Well, today I was lucky and landed on $250 plus the money I had won, minus what I put in. But here's what I do. Every day I have a budget that I want to use to gamble, and it's almost always $20 a day. I'll go in, I'll find a machine, I'll be a little sensitive for the vibes of which machine feels good. I always enjoy Wheel of Fortune machine. And I'll put that $20 into that machine, and I will hit the maximum bet on that. Sometimes it might be $5. Well, on the third go, I was lucky. I got 50 out of that, but I didn't get the Wheel of Fortune. And then 2 spins later, I hit the 3 spin, and I hit it, and it came up $250. Now, at that point, I've achieved my objective. I still have the $20. I now have cleared almost $298 on the day, and I'm done for the day.
One key question: how do you get this? How do you get to the point where you get the spin on the Wheel of Fortune?
Well, this is where it comes in. If your budget's limited to $20 a day, like mine is, you either get it or you don't.
You get it or you don't, right?
You get it or you don't. What you don't do is you don't reach into your pocket and pull out more money and start chasing it. Okay,
right.
This is where the luck comes in. You're either lucky that time or you're not.
Right.
And once that 20 is gone, I'm done for the day. In other words, that way you're always capping your loss at $20 a day. And I've been lucky. Most every time I play, I get the big game comes up. The sub game within a game, and it can pay off. It can pay off pretty good. And at that point, I walk away with whatever I have. Sometimes it might be $50, sometimes it might be $29, it might be $30, but I am done for the day. And that's why I say your casino visit will probably be 5 minutes long if you're if you're playing with me. Because once that 20's gone, I'm out the door. Or if I win something big, I'm out the door too. That's why I think that's the way to gamble is. You make sure to cap your loss at whatever you want, whatever you're willing.
And it's your luck of the odds.
Yeah, your luck of the odds and your luck of the spin. all these slot machines have randomizer in it, so you never know what's going to come up.
Yeah.
But I do feel like if you cap your losses at $20 per session, over time you'll get some big scores too, and you may or may not pull ahead. But you've seen I'm pretty lucky on the trip to get some.
Are there any other machines that you like besides Wheel of Fortune you've been successful on?
Well, I like the Wheel of Fortune. I like, there's a couple other ones. I can't really think of the names of them, but I always try to gravitate towards the Wheel of Fortune because it's always had a bonus game that's kind of good to me. They're bringing new games in. A lot of them I don't understand. You know, you just push buttons and that's it. So that is my philosophy of gambling. Decide what you're going to go with and stick to that every day. Number two, understand you're going to have a very short day at the casino, one way or the other. But number three, you'll probably leave happy if you get a nice score. And you're not going to leave too unhappy if you drop 20 in the machine. I've sat next to people that are just ramming $100 bills in, and they'll go up, and then they'll just keep hitting the machine, and then it'll go down, and then they're wiped out.
Well, this is an interesting subject. Hopefully, Rosie can do a hangout on this and get more into depth on gambling, gaming techniques, and dates.
Yeah, so there it is, guys. A very nice score this morning. Thanks so much for being along today and allowing me to explain my philosophy of gambling. Thanks, everybody.